What's up, guys? This is Bobby Douglas, and this is just the second half of the Notre Dame-Syracuse game where we're taking a look at Syracuse wing Elijah Hughes. So let's get right into it. And you remember, he's going to be number 33 in the whites. I think he had 10 points in the first half, so he had a pretty solid first half. Shot the ball well. He had 2 threes. Had a nice pull-up jump shot. And again, right there, pretty good pick-and-roll pass to Elijah. Made the correct read. Elijah did have space, but nothing really came of it. And here he is. Here we are in a 2-3. As I mentioned in the first video, it's really hard to evaluate defense in the 2-3 in terms of individual defense. Hughes is being tasked with playing on a bottom wing of the D, so he's pretty much responsible for any weak side tags. He'll have to split the difference a lot and guard 2 shooters. That right there, that's a travel. But again, that was pretty much the same exact read. Dolezaj slipped the screen, and Hughes, the second double team came. He made the right pass to Dolezaj, and he got the ball and got the bucket. So again, right here, again, he's active. Then he kind of backs off until Joe Girard comes back. And right here, good job by Dolezaj coming in to snag that rebound because Hughes was thoroughly boxed out by Jawan Durham. Right there, I'm not sure if I love that shot from him. That's way beyond NBA range, and that's early in the shot clock as well. Ooh, we got a foul here, so I'll skip this. So here's Girard again. He's going to draw the foul and almost get the N1. So the zone again. Hughes does the same thing. It's basically the same exact defense every single time for Syracuse. Right there, he did a nice job of knowing where Prentice Hub was in the corner and then kind of cutting off that ball movement, that ball reversal pass. And that pretty much slowed down the offense, led to a missed shot for Notre Dame when they would have had an open shot ahead. Hughes just played straight up. Right there, just kind of a scramble. Got another foul. And it's just a rejection. So Hughes came off a pin down right there. Nothing really going for him. Sidibe didn't really set the screen either. Now a fall back. Hughes in a little bit of isolation D right there. Gibbs didn't really take advantage of it. And Goodwin just bombs away. And no foul. Yeah, Syracuse ball. Ooh, they almost had an alley-oop. I'm just going to hit that 3. And here's Hughes with the ball. Again, not really... I don't think he's taken a... Oh, no, he's taken one shot with that 3 that I wasn't a fan of. Started off the first half pretty quietly, too. Oh, go up with it. He should have finished that. He shouldn't have hesitated initially. He had Gibbs on the post up, and then he hesitated. That allowed Durham to come over and help and contest that shot. Probably would have had a nice turnaround floater that would have been open too, had he just not hesitated and waited for an even opener shot, a more open shot. But again, so Hughes is now running the offense on this possession again, and he's gonna not hit that, but I do like the motion there. Used a little in and out dribble to kind of shake TJ Gibbs. And looks like that was a miscommunication. Hughes had to run over. But that possession, although for Syracuse it didn't end in a make, I do like the in and out dribble and then rising and firing from the elbow. I think, again, I do like that mid-range shot. I think it's a nice thing to have in your arsenal. So Right there, maybe could have tried to cut off the drive a little bit, but I understand why. Gibbs was right to Hughes' left, and it would have probably been an open three had Hub kicked it out. Just maybe a little stunt to throw in there, but yeah, so maybe right there. So he sees Stadive going up to guard that high post spot, and immediately I think Hughes should be sprinting to that block to recover for where Stadive is. Just maybe some next level processing in the zone because Stadive has to play up, and then it's a simple drop down pass. But again, in the zone, it's so tricky to just really kind of get down the rotations and things like that. And there's Mooney with the rebound and put back. Ooh, I don't know about that's not Hughes' fault. I don't know what Dolezaj was doing there. Dolezaj just threw it to nowhere and hoped something would happen. So using strong side, just kind of always in limbo of whether or not to go up and try and trap the ball handler or to stay back and kind of play more conservative. And that's just kind of a decision that he always has to be making on defense. So it is a little bit difficult to play that position. I do get that. And he's done a decent job, I think, of making the right decision, probably 75% of the time. Hughes is kind of stunting and recovering. And you can see how high up he is for the 2-3. So it's definitely not a flat 2-3. It's active and engaged. And Hughes kind of has to go back and forth. Right there, maybe he probably could have gotten back to box out Leshevsky, but it's obviously difficult to do that in his zone. And again, he was a pretty good rebounder for his size. I think I mentioned that in the first half. He's around 6'6", 215. But he could probably pull on rebounds with a lot of guys because of that vertical athleticism. He could just go up and out jump people. So that's a real part of his game, I would say. Again, good job backdooring. TJ Gibbs was on it, though. And so Hughes is up, then recovers. The second the ball goes to his side to try and just monitor Leshevsky in the corner right there. And right there, that's a really nice gamble from Hughes right there. He just read that perfectly, and he's going to finish. Ooh, he didn't dunk it there. But, again, that's the thing with the zones. You know, it does put him in some weird positions, but he also is allowed to gamble a lot more. That time he gambled perfectly, ripped the ball on the pass, attacked the passing lane really well, and then he got the breakaway layup for 2 points. Really nice way to kind of enter the second half because he really hadn't been doing much before that. That's a pretty decent closeout. Just a difficult shot made from Hub. We got a media timeout here, so. Like to see Hughes run a UCLA cut right there, but that's not the offense. We got travel on Boeheim, looks like. Another media timeout. So again, Hughes did a way better job right there. Just immediately noticing when that ball goes to the high post, it's his job to get his ass back to the block and kind of tag that rim runner that Notre Dame will put down there. So I do like that awareness from Hughes on that specific instance. Could have been another travel. Could have been another travel. So right there, that's part of the pitfall of the zone. Hub just ran straight into a DHO, and then it was a straight-up shot for TJ Gibbs. And right there, you probably should just switch it because that's what the zone is designed to do, but it's just one of those gray areas. Not really on Hughes, I would say, but... So, and he's open right now. I'd like to see him kick it out. Ugh. He was open. He's in a good spot for the rebound. Ball didn't bounce his way, though. Good job getting back, and now he's on Moshevsky. A little stunt and recover. There's another three for Notre Dame. Here he is coming off a DHO. Good job attacking the drive, and that should have been yeah, okay, there we go. So we're going to get free throws from Hughes right here. Looks like. Yeah. You know, watch these free throws happen. 81% free throw shooter, so he's pretty solid from the line. Knocked that one down. Again, he did a really nice job gaining steam off of that curl and kind of accelerating towards the basket. And he ultimately had a nice take, just got fouled. So he couldn't finish it, but made both right there. So now Syracuse is in press, so we can see a little bit of man coverage, hopefully from Hughes. Yeah, so again, you can kind of see he's almost a sweeper. Good job digging down, and solid defensive possession for Syracuse. Tried to beat Goodwin baseline, couldn't really get it. That's a nice feed from Hughes to hit that gap, and let's see if they finish it. They do. Really nice play that was pretty much initiated from Hughes. He had a nice little bounce pass to the high post. Elijah turned around and found Buddy Boeheim, who knocked down the three. But again, that's all initiated from Hughes. And again, I do like his overall passing vision. I think that's an underrated aspect of his game. And you saw it right there. There you go. Again, you can see him just kind of picking his spots to just kind of attack and apply pressure. That could have been a foul. Wasn't really going on there. I don't know what we had here. Got an ad, though. Luckily, we could skip this one. There we go. See, we had a review there. Good job from Hughes fighting for that rebound and getting it out of his hands. That's a really nice job. Again, you saw that verticality come into play right there because Mooney's one of the best rebounders in America. Let's see if Hughes hits this. He knocks it down. Again, that's a catch-and-shoot shot, and his stroke is really sweet stroke. You can tell right there he had NBA range. Nice sequence for Hughes right there because he started with it. just out jumping and out muscling John Mooney for that rebound. And again, that's where I do think he can use his verticality to his advantage. And we saw a good example right there. And then obviously finishes the sequence off with catch and shoot three. And it's going to be a shot clock violation. Yeah. So here's Hughes in the high post. Let's see what he does here. Again, that's a shot that I like him taking. As I mentioned earlier, I do like that mid-range. And again, we've seen him get into a variety of shots. He has a variety of ways of getting into his shot. We've seen him pull up a few times in that spot, and we've also seen him come out of the post and off the dribble. Right there, that probably should have been a shot from Buddy. So right there, good job tagging Durham. Even though, yeah, good job trying to front Durham right there. I was about to say he should probably get closer to the basket, in between the basket and Durham. The second I was going to say that, he did it, so that was a nice job. Got and one for Notre Dame here, so I'll skip this free throw. Gary, I'd like to see Hughes move a little bit. Got another three for Syracuse, though. So again, right there, I think he might have gotten that block. That probably shouldn't have been a foul. I don't really agree with that. But you just saw the verticality and just the explosive jump that he did have. I want to see a replay of this really quick to see if that was a foul, because I think Hughes went up there and snatched that thing. This is not the play that I was referring to, but thank you. Let's see if they show it here. Yeah, here we go. Yeah, so again, they both met him at the rim. I think that's Guerrier and Hughes. But again, you just saw the explosive leaping ability. We've seen it a few times. He hasn't connected on the block without fouling or just not connecting, but you do see the explosive leaping ability that he does possess. It's a nice feed. So Hughes switched sides now of the zone. So now he's on the left side, and the close side to us. And you can see they're kind of just, there he is, just kind of stalking, splitting the difference. Good job tagging. That's a really nice rotation from Hughes, I would say. Made the right read there. Another offensive rebound, and that's going to be a Mooney finish. That's tough. And we got Tech right here because Hub stepped over, I think, Joe Girard. I didn't get it before the ad started. We get to skip it, though. But yeah, I think Prentice Hub stepped over Joe Girard, and they called it Tech, so we'll have a lot of... So here we go. This should be it. So again, Hughes has kind of been a little bit quiet since the 8-minute mark, I want to say. in terms of offense. Right here, good job just trying to get free. Gibbs did a nice job kind of locking him down there. And Girard, that's just creating your own offense. So he was right there. Maybe he was a little bit too up in the coverage, I'd say. Wow, that's a great play from Notre Dame there. Again, really nice job breaking those. That's exactly what I think he could do in the NBA so well. Again, use his dribble to just kind of break down into defenders and then have them close in, and an immediate kick out to Joe Girard, who just buried the three. That's a really nice play from Hughes and from Syracuse. And that's going to be Syracuse ball right there. And so now Hughes is bringing the ball up the floor. Again, they do trust him to handle it right there. That could have been a carry, but maybe he got away with one there. But they do trust him to handle it and initiate offense right there. That's a charge, though. Again, that's the second time. I think that might be the second time that he's been called for a charge. And again, you just really, just sometimes has a tendency to be out of control with his dribble. And it leads to turnovers like that. So Hughes back on far side. That could have been a foul. A little bit of a flop, though. That's a good closeout from Hughes. Hub just made a really, really tough shot. But Hughes was all up in his grill on that one. Joe Girard. He's going to be a very fun player to watch this upcoming season. It'll be fun. They're all slapping the floor now. So right there, again, it's probably Guerrier's responsibility, but if Hughes realizes that, yeah, so you can see they're talking about it right now because it was just a simple slip, and one of them needs to cover that and tag that, but I think that was more on Guerrier than Hughes, but if Hughes does see that, he probably should just be heading over there, so. Yeah, just a miscommunication. So here's Hughes again. Nice little feed to Dolezaj. Let's see if he finishes. Nothing really going for him there. And there's Buddy Boeheim. Wow, great shot from him. Syracuse next season will probably have one of the best shooting backcourts in the country with those two, Girard and Boeheim. So again, you can see just Hughes kind of splitting the difference. So right there again, that's another example where I think Hughes kind of needs to dig down there and cut off that drop down pass along the baseline. Because that Notre Dame has scored the same way twice, just by attacking that weakness and then capitalizing on the miscommunication between Guerrier and Hughes. Yeah, it's good. Yeah, I thought the first one probably should have been a foul. So look how up they're playing. Again, I'm not really a huge fan of this scheme from Syracuse because they're playing way too far up, and Notre Dame in the last two possessions has really just abused them by moving the ball north-south. I don't know about that one. That one could have gone either way. Got timeout Syracuse here. So again, Hughes tried to get a back door, but good finish from Gary, I think that was. So again, Hughes just kind of splitting the difference right here. Right there, he's doing a pretty good job defensively. Again, maybe could have gotten a little bit better position on the offense, on the rebounding opportunity, just a little bit late sliding over towards the middle. But overall, I think he was pretty smart positionally. Now we got a tie game under a minute. There's Goodwin. Not going to knock it down. Let's see if Mooney hits it. Wow, he got it. Okay. So now there are, 40 seconds left in this game? Yeah, timeout here. So again, I'd be looking for Hughes, I would say. I guess Gerard. Yeah, here we go. Let's see what Hughes does. Oh, that's tough. Mishandled the handoff. Let's see what happens here. Ooh. Hey, that's a really good take from Hughes. It just, missed it. Probably could have called a foul either way. Yeah, he's pissed about that. But again, I really like that take. You saw the acceleration right there, and he just couldn't really force it in with his left. But I don't mind that. I don't mind that take from Hughes. So here you go, 4-point game. Boeheim misses it. Hughes, very key offensive rebound. Probably could have drawn a foul there. Another setback three. Maybe he kept his legs out there. Let's see if Gerard hits this. And I think, yeah, that's about it. There's no foul call. So yeah, that was a very controversial play, and that's the game. So very controversial ending because there could have been a foul call on Gerard or even on Hughes, but the Hughes ones didn't go in. But yeah, that's the end of that game. So I hope you guys enjoyed this one. It was a fun game to watch in general. So yeah, I think we learned a lot about Elijah Hughes, and I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please like and subscribe. And we will see you tomorrow, where I think we're analyzing Killian Tilly from Gonzaga. So make sure to stay tuned for that. And thanks for watching. Bye.